Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Let Him Go. And this is a new thriller directed by Thomas Bazooka and starring Kevin Costner and Diane Lane. And this film is about an older couple, a retired sheriff and his wife living in Montana in 1963, and their son passes away in an accident, and then a couple years later their former daughter-in-law winds up getting remarried, and they have their grandchild there, and this new husband's abusive and takes them back to his family out in North Dakota, and Diane Lane and Kevin Costner go on a journey to try to bring them home. And this film very much feels like a traditional classic kind of revenge thriller, drama. It definitely feels the time period. It has those like vehicles and costumes, like everything feels really time period appropriate. And it also has a old traditional kind of sensibility about it in terms of how it's shot, how it's presented. It has a slow moving, slow burning kind of build up for the film, and most of the film really focuses on this family drama, and at times there's one particular scene that this builds up to, and that really fires us off into where this film is going, and it feels a little out of place in what the rest of the film felt like up to this point. It does kind of shift gears from being more of like a traditional kind of drama to this revenge thriller, but how it's shot and how it's directed is extremely tense and really delivers in that point. And it becomes increasingly frustrating, and you're really rooting for Costner and Lane's characters to get their former daughter-in-law and their grandson out of Dodge from this horrible family, which the matriarch of is played by Leslie Manville, who really hams it up. She's intimidating. She really works in this film. And like Jeffrey Donovan, who's just a sleazy other member of this family, who the scenes that he's in, it's really unnerving and builds up a lot of tension. But really the core of this film is Kevin Costner and Diane Lane. And Costner is very gruff, gives like an old, very masculine man kind of performance, former sheriff. He really plays that role well. Diane Lane does most of the heavy lifting in this film, though, and really delivers in this film, and she does a great job. And you have these really strong performances, a well-constructed film. It might be a little too slow burning at times and really take you out of the film. And there's some times where it's just like you're sitting there like hoping that it moves along a little bit quicker. And like I said, the tone towards especially the third act gets a lot more aggressive and might be a little shaky in how it transitions into that section of the film. But it becomes very suspenseful, very thrilling, and really delivers in that way. This film in general is a strong outing for this director, who has really only done very, very different kinds of films than this. Nothing really aggressive, nothing really dark like this film. And this goes to dark places. It's emotional. There's moments that are hard to watch. And in the end, this does deliver enough thrills and enough drama to really make you feel invested, and you really hope that they're able to accomplish what they can to get this young woman and her child out of this abusive family. And honestly, if you're a fan of like Costner and Diane Lane, you'll get a lot out of this. If you enjoy a good old-fashioned kind of thriller, I think you'll get enough out of this film and enjoy this quite a bit. But those are my thoughts on Let Him Go. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.